And a new ruling yet again by Europe overruling our courts. And as reported by the Irish Times in its ruling on Friday, the ECJ said EU law must be interpreted as meaning a member state which has not guaranteed for a number of weeks access by an asylum seeker to accommodation may not avoid liability under EU law by pleading temporary exhaustion of the housing capacity owing to an influx of the third country nations seeking temporary or international protection, an influx which, because of its significance and sudden nature, was unforeseeable and unavoidable. So the judgment comes 2 days after the Court of Appeal ruled asylum seekers left without accommodation on arrival into the state were placed into a situation of extreme material poverty, the court said, but it was not proven that it was a state of degradation incompatible with human dignity. Also, the court refused to grant injunctive relief for Kinvara residents in Galway to challenge against an impasse in the area. So it appears likely the Irish courts will have to follow EU law and find the state failed to accommodate these asylum seekers. What a mess this is. Billions in funding to pay for impasse centres, but in the upcoming budget in Ireland we're likely to see the poor is getting poorer, the rich is getting richer. This is a disgrace where Irish courts are being overruled. The sovereignty of our nation is at stake. Europe are overruling it. I don't know what to say. We're going to see what's going to happen with this judgment from the European Court. They're trying to take our sovereignty away. Will the Irish courts take a stand? The country is in an absolute mess. We're going to see more austerity, I think, in the budget. More tax cuts. Who's paying for all these iPass centres? You, the working, normal Joe soap worker, pays for these iPass. Not the rich. The rich are getting richer, as I said, the poor are getting poorer. What do you think of it? I think the courts are in an absolute mess. Their hands are tied. They have to follow suit from Europe. It's all the government's fault, bringing these draconian laws. They need, I don't know, it's just in a mess. But anyway, look, our live is going to be from Galway today, so that's their next one. So at least we have the freedom to protest for now. What can I say? Things are getting worse.